Fans, welcome to our newest segment here on Impact Television, 3 Big Questions with Big DA. My first guest, he's the co-owner of IZW. He's our newest co-commissioner, and he's the brother of Johnny Z. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Wolfenbarger. Jeff, an absolute pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you.
Now, our fans saw last week with these videos, Aaron Neal and Double D, with these phone calls. We now know you were the man on the other end of these phone calls. Now, after a 5-year absence from IZW, is your brother the only thing that brings you back?
I would say initially, in making the decision to come back, he was the only reason. When I first talked to Aaron Neal and Double D, they told me something I didn't know. I didn't know what was really going on. I don't have time to really keep track of every show and find out what's going on. I listen to updates from my brother, and he doesn't always tell me what's going on.
Absolutely.
But they told me part about abusing women and about abusing the wrestlers and abusing the fans. And since I am half owner, I can't have my name associated to anything like that. So I had to step up. I had to come forward and let my voice be heard. And that's initially made was my decision to come forward. Yeah, my brother. But now I think I have some other plans moving around in this head, and I hopefully can move those forward and make some changes that I think need to be made.
Now, your brother Johnny Z, co-owner, still wields a lot of power. How do you plan to combat him?
Well, he does wield a lot of power. He is half owner still. He does have a big ego, and that wields a lot of power, I guess you would say, especially when he gets on the mic. He tends to ramble and talk for a long time, and fans tell him to shut up, and he keeps going. So,
absolutely.
But I'm still half owner, and I was silent for a long time, and therefore he was able to make all these decisions and do whatever he wanted to. And as you know, a year ago I made Senator Sam Hilton, as co-commissioner because there were some problems going on, and so I made that decision. And then I was silent again, and now there's some more problems going on. So I went back, looked at the contract, and I was glad that we made the contract that we did, because I had the part in there where I could appoint myself co-commissioner. Now we have 2 people who know which way to keep this, to drive this company, and we can make some changes and make sure John doesn't run this company to the ground by abusing the fans, abusing wrestlers, and the women. I can keep it in check, and I think the company will be better for it.
Now, my final question, please, for the fans at home, what do you think of the current IZW, and what are some of your future plans for it?
Well, the current IZW, I think we have the greatest fans in this region.
Absolutely.
I think they make a lot of noise at the show, and it's because of them that we put on such a great show. It's because of our wrestlers. We have pretty good talent. But my future plans, I think, is to try to venture out, maybe other towns, maybe other states, get our name out there, get our talent out there, maybe get some new talent. You never know. Sometimes people who come to the show, they might be very talented, and they might want to get in the ring and show us what they have.
Impact Training Academy, absolutely.
Yes. And I think the more we venture out, the better shows we can put on, the better fans we'll get, the louder our shows will be, and I think it can only go up from here. And hopefully I can get with John, and hopefully if I can keep in a check, we can do those things.
Now, Jeff, it's been a pleasure having you as my first guest here. Thank you very much. Fans, let's take you back to our main event.
Weighing in 269 pounds, Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry. And in this corner, weighing in at 238 pounds, from Silent Hill, South Carolina, your Impact Division champion, the Vulture, Kenny Campbell. This match is scheduled for 1 fall, with a time limit of 30 minutes And your referee is Mark Wilson.
Quite a match we've got coming up for you here, folks. When we come back, your main event on Impact Television.
Last week, the fallout began. First, a new co-commissioner, a name from IZW's distant past, here to guide them to a bright new future. Then, Double D and Erica made an impact and sent a message to end the show. Johnny Z will respond to that message tomorrow night. Don't miss IZW every Saturday night, 10:09 Southwest F in Lawton. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. Stop thinking about it and get that ink. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio. Now you can see the impact. Artist Mark Jose can give you that custom tattoo you want. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio. That custom tattoo you need. Walk-ins are welcome. Or call 699-7530. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio. Open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Closed Wednesdays. See the impact. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton.
Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today.
Began with a coronation. And as the years went by, championships, history, memories were made. As we reach our 7th anniversary, Impact Zone Wrestling goes back to its roots. IZW Coronation, Saturday, May 7th.
And we're back with your main event here on Impact Television, everybody. An Impact Division title match, Kenny Campbell versus Michael Berry.
Kenny Campbell climbing up the ropes.
Look at this.
Using Michael Berry for leverage to help his balance.
He's a tightrope walker.
Very impressive. Oh, that kick to the side of the head kind of backed Michael Berry off.
Look at this.
Oh, a nice catch.
Oh, what a great move. Folks, if you didn't see this match here live on Saturday night, shame on you. Here's a little of what you missed.
Kenny Campbell showing that Thai boxing background with those big kicks. Chasing Mr. Saturday night around the ring, but get in first and get the advantage. That's the name of the game. Michael Berry back in control.
And, of course, the big news that you just saw right before the main event here was our new co-commissioner. What a shocking turn of events, DA. Our new co-commissioner, Jeff Wolfenbarger.
Absolutely.
The brother of our owner, Johnny Z.
Johnny Z's little brother, our new co-commissioner, 50% owner of the company. And, you know, Steve-O, I've tried to get word with Johnny Z about this situation, but I was denied now.
He's not calling you back?
I can't get a word back from Johnny Z. I've tried. Oh, wow, look at that shot from Randy Price.
Randy Price out here in the corner of Mr. Saturday Night, his fellow Impact Inker. And as you can see on the other side of the ring, the injured Dustin Heritage.
Lackadaisical cover there. It's a 2 count. You said Dustin Heritage out here at ringside feels that he's the rightful #1 contender. But on the shelf with that shoulder injury, and, you had to find a new #1 contender. Michael Berry was it.
Dustin Heritage, of course, came out and wanted that shot. Co-commissioner Sam Helton came out and said, look, you don't have medical clearance. We can't do this. It's against the rules. Sorry, pal.
Going for a sunset flip, but nice count of Michael Berry into the roll-up. Another 2 count. Dustin Heritage looking on at ringside. You know, he really wants to be in this matchup, like you said. Doctor's orders. He can't wrestle. Got a few more weeks. This crowd, no love for Michael Berry, but oh wow, stepping across the chest.
Tomorrow night, folks, it's going to be interesting to see how our new co-commissioner is going to react to the events that are taking place. How he's going to start to shape them. You know, him and Sam Helton, the other co-commissioner, got together and they were kind of talking about how IZW is just going to get better and better. I kind of agree, DA. We're going to see tomorrow night, of course, the main event, which was already set up in a friendly game of one-upsmanship by the new co-commissioner and Sam. Johnny Z versus Aaron Neal tomorrow night.
It's going to be a great main event. Steve-O, that's a lot to look forward to. Get those two men trying to one-up each other. We could see some interesting matchups here at the Impact Arena.
They sure looked like they were having fun doing their job, though.
Michael Berry at the cover. Another 2 count. Dustin Heritage still looking on at ringside. Doesn't look very impressed with Michael Berry.
Michael Berry, as a member of Impact Inc., of course, it would be a great jewel in the crown of that faction if Michael Berry could come home with a gold belt, because they would all be in Impact Inc. Kinda. Nemesis, not really an Impact Inc., but man, you got to think Johnny Z's about to recruit those guys.
Maybe the unofficial tag team Impact Inc. Wow. Michael Berry over the top rope after that reversal. Kenny Campbell looks like he's going out after him. But Randy Price getting involved here.
Randy Price.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Kenny Campbell 1 step ahead, ducks out of the way. Randy Price down.
Michael Berry, a confused look on his face. What?
Oh, wow, again.
That's 2 for 2 on Randy Price.
Not a good night for Randy Price, but break of the eye slows Kenny Campbell down.
And they're...
Ooh. Shoulder in the ring post. Back in the ring. Michael Berry can't win the title on the outside. You got to get him back in the ring. Got a cover here.
Another 2.
Michael Berry showing some frustration. Kenny Campbell, our first ever Impact Division champion. It's going to take a lot to keep him down.
And you know, Dustin Heritage there at ringside as well. 5-time Impact Division champion. What is his next move going to be? This injury's kept him away from this title shot, and now what do you think he's going to do now, D.A.?
Well, Steve-O, since he's returned, his focus has been that Impact Division title. I'm sure he's going to do whatever it takes to get healthy again and get his title shot.
We might see some of that tomorrow night. You know, I have no tomorrow night here. You got to show up, folks. It's going to be a great show, and we'll see. Look at that.
Too much time showing off for the crowd. Kenny Campbell recovers.
Kenny's going up top.
Oh, big splash. We got to cover. This could be it.
No.
Very close. Half count away.
So tomorrow night we'll see maybe some more from Dustin Heritage. We'll definitely maybe see some more from our new co-commissioner. And
oh, nice counter. Wow. Kenny Campbell trying to buy some time. That's a great maneuver.
Both of these guys lay it out now. Look at this.
Going for the cover, but too close to the ropes.
I think he got help there. I think he got help there.
Randy Price in on the action here.
And, of course, like I said, the injured Dustin Heritage just kind of looking on there, not being able to do anything.
Back up. Oh, wow.
And as I was saying, you know, I don't have any idea how long it's going to take for him to be medically cleared to where he can legally get back into the ring. But, I bet you he's probably counting it down in a matter of hours and days.
Chomping at the bit to get back in that ring, I'm sure. Rehabbing, doing everything he can.
Look at this.
Ooh. Kenny Campbell up on the second rope. That big right hand, Mr. Saturday Night. Like he's going up with him here, Steve-O.
Look at this.
Up in the high risk land right now. Kenny Campbell fighting back.
Going up again. Look at this.
What he's doing here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, sunset flip powerbomb. Great maneuver.
Man. What a great move.
Oh. He's saying it's going to be over here. And Dustin Heritage in the ring. What's going on? Oh! Super kick.
What is this?
Dustin Heritage just cost Kenny Campbell this matchup.
Folks, this is going to be a DQ. And, you know, the champion can't lose the title on a DQ. Kenny Campbell's going to keep the title here, D.A.
Confused here, Steve-O. Dustin Heritage looking at Michael Berry, and Michael Berry rolls out of the ring.
Well, you know what? Tomorrow night, a lot of this confusion might be cleared up, folks. Come on out to see what's going to happen next with this Dustin Heritage thing and Kenny Campbell, and what's going to happen. Kevin Morgan, now that he's got a victory, is Awesome X going to get another shot at the tag team titles. And the main event tomorrow night, Johnny Z versus Aaron Neal. It's going to be a classic. Join us tomorrow night at the Impact Arena. And on behalf of Big DA and myself, Steve-O, feel the impact.